So I want to talk today about anxiety. There's a lot of people in this world that are anxious. Sometimes we don't really know why or where does that come from. One of the first things to look at for anxiety is that it is often an overestimation of threat. That can look like I get an email saying I've got a new boss and I'm supposed to meet with them tomorrow. Anxiety skyrockets. But what we really know is just that we have a meeting tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to go good or bad or in between. But with anxiety, we overestimate that to say this is going to be bad. We always think of the worst case scenario. So that's the first hallmark of anxiety, is overestimating the threat that we know of the situation. The second thing that we look for in anxiety is that we often underestimate our resources or ability to handle the problem. So it's not just that the situation is going to be a problem, it's that I'm not going to be able to handle it. Anxiety has to be both of those things. I have to think it's going to be a problem, and I don't think I'm going to be able to handle the problem. Because if I can handle the problem, I'm not worried. So it's those two things: overestimation of threat, underestimation of my resources. How is anxiety different than fear? So anxiety is a perception that is inaccurate. It's not right. It's an overestimation of threat. Fear is an accurate perception of threat. It's looking at the situation and saying, I am in danger. An example that I give my clients, if I'm at the zoo and I trip and fall into the tiger pit, I'm not anxious. I have fear. There's a tiger looking at me in the face. Bad situation. So that's fear. Anxiety could be at the zoo feeling what happens if the tiger gets out. And we look around at the concrete cage, we look at the big gap in between where they're at and us, and we realize we've got time to get out of the situation. But anxiety is always worrying, always thinking about, well, what if? It's the what ifs. That's how anxiety is different from fear.